What's up, you guys? Welcome back to another episode of the Pimptacular podcast. I am Trang, and of course, your lovely pimpity pimp lord, Jeremy, right here. Hi, Pimp. What's up, Jeremy?
What up, Trang? How's it going?
Pretty good. It's just been a week for me, I guess, with
Yes.
baseball and NFL, and just going to LA, just back and forth. I'm like feeling like I'm living by city right now, but I've seen you've been having a good time yourself as well.
Yeah, busy couple weeks for old Pimpy here. I was able to celebrate my 6 year anniversary with my lovely wife at the
Ooh,
Estancia in La Jolla. I don't know
ooh,
if you're
nice.
familiar, if you've been
No.
before. Um, it was just okay.
Oh,
I give it a B plus. Lovely grounds, lovely area. I was envisioning it being a little more like secluded than it ended up
hmm.
being. Um, little more like quiet. There's just a lot of families there, a lot of families, a
Oh,
lot of tourists, and it was just a little louder than I was anticipating. Still lovely, still cool. For some reason, they did yoga at like 11 in the morning in like the blistering heat, um, which we ended up doing, and that was great. But it was
oh.
very hot and got sunburn, so that's part of the experience. Um,
This is like you guys' 6 year wedding?
Wedding anniversary, yeah.
Oh my
Yeah.
gosh.
Been a couple for over 10 years. So,
Oh gosh.
yeah, I know.
Oh,
A
I
lot of
remember when you,
exposure to one another.
yeah, well, we're gonna talk about how we met up 2 weeks ago, but
Yeah.
I do remember meeting you guys when you guys we talked about this when you guys just first started. I don't know if you want to have this conversation on here and let the
Sure. Open up old wounds. Go ahead.
yeah, but so I don't know if you guys know. I think I met Jeremy and Mallory the futures game in what year was that?
Oh my gosh. 2017, maybe. Right?
Yeah,
It
yeah,
happened. Because they stopped
yeah,
doing it years ago.
yeah. So that's when I actually met them in person. I think that's when they started dating. And the funniest thing is, I have this video still of Jeremy not being so pimpy back then. And then they were sitting somewhere around the stadium, forgot, and then they came onto the big screen. They were on like this little, I guess, kiss cam at the time, and Mallory was just like motioning Pimp over here to give her a kiss on the cheek. And he was just no. He just sat there, guys. He sat
I
there and
didn't
let the
see
girl
her. I was distracted.
on the big screen, guys. He left her on the big screen, just being like, "Oh, okay, so I guess I'm not gonna get a kiss. Like that's so awkward." And I don't know
Man.
how she just ended up marrying you, my poor
She has not let me
Mallory.
live that down. But it was a
She
total
can't.
full circle moment because something very similar happened at our wedding. I don't remember the context, but she went for a high five of some for some reason, and I didn't see it. And then she like went for it again, and I didn't see it again, and left her hanging twice. So I'm just not a very observant guy, I suppose. Easily
Gosh,
distracted.
poor Mallory.
I know.
I'm gonna
That's what
save
everyone
that
says.
sweet girl.
Yeah. Well, she had her time to change her mind, so it's
I
too
know.
late now.
I've asked her. I'm like, how do you do it? She goes, I don't know how I do it every single day. And I'm like, girl, good for you.
She's a real trooper.
Yeah.
Great memories. Um, and but yeah, and then was that yeah, I had my little anniversary weekend. That was a couple days after, or just a day after we met up at our first little Pimptacular podcast sponsored event.
Yes.
Walk us through your experience of this special, unforgettable um, process that was.
What am I
I
allowed
think
to
you can just say
say?
whatever. By the way, I'm not worried about what
Well, it
people
turns
watch this.
out we came late.
Yes,
We were the last two
you
there.
were more late than me, but that's
Yes,
okay.
I
Keep
was
going.
more late because I was like, there's no way that they're gonna make it from Ramona to OB in a certain amount of time with the traffic ever. But guys, they did it on time. That's on me. That was really on me because all I had to do was just cross the bridge over to OB or whatnot, and that bridge was backed up. But anyway, that's yeah. So I came in late, and I'm like, I walk in. Tim's already there taking photos. And I'm just like, oh, okay, like this is the event we were expecting, and turns out we were late. But the margaritas were so good. The tequila, actually, I would definitely recommend it. Like, I
Yeah,
vouch for it. It's actually good.
it
So,
was great.
yeah,
Um,
we would not be telling you guys about things like if we weren't vouching for them. So,
yeah, yeah. It was a pretty cool little. I mean, getting invited to anything because of your presence online
yeah.
or content that you create. It's a cool feeling, even if it's largely unimportant or insignificant. Like, I don't know, this person has a following, this person has a brand, and they decided to contact us for whatever reason and let us know about these events. It was a very shaky, janky process of getting there, but we did it. I was able to make a video out of it. It got 100 likes. It wasn't a total
Yeah.
flop on Instagram.
It was really well made.
Oh,
I applaud
thanks.
you for that.
I thought it was pretty funny. For whatever
Yeah.
reason, she never interacted with it, responded to
Oh.
it. I don't think she even liked it. And
Yeah.
I didn't, I was, I didn't do this, but I almost like sent it to her and was like, look what I did. So I don't know if she just never saw it or if she didn't like it. One of those two things are a possibility. Um, but it was cool. It was fun. Seemed fairly nice. Did you see
Mhm.
that other guy there with like the cowboy hat and like the outfit he was in?
Yeah, I didn't ask you who that was. I don't
I
know.
found him on Instagram. He's got like over 300,000 followers.
Whoa.
He's like
Whoa.
fairly famous. I've yet to like discover why or what he does.
Uh-huh.
I think he just goes around and like wears those types of outfits. So it's
Oh.
kind of like I think he's like a fashion person. Um,
I
uh,
thought he was like the tequila company guy because he looked like he came
yeah,
from the agave something. Like, getting.
I was talking to the woman that invited us, who was very nice.
Yeah.
And she spotted him like kind of behind me and like totally was like, oh, someone's here. And I was like, oh,
Oh,
okay.
I'm not a
I'm
big
used
deal
to it
after
though.
all.
Everyone's always walking all over Pimpy. Um,
Oh.
but no, the event was cool. Mallory got to be there as well. We got ice cream. It was fun. And then, yeah, because I'm going to follow up with her eventually because there's another little event that we might get invited to. I don't know if that's been rescinded or if that's still on the table. But we'll save that for a couple months, I think.
Yeah, because
But
I
yeah,
looked at the schedule. It shouldn't be until November now. So,
don't give it
oh,
away.
I'm
Don't give
not.
it away.
But it's just could be anything. Could be
Yeah.
anything.
And then after that, I was able to go to a Weird Al Yankovic concert
That's right.
with my oldest. That was awesome. We got one song into the concert before she started talking about wanting to go home.
Oh no, I was wondering
But
about
she's a
that.
good sport, and she turned it around and danced, and
Oh,
it was a good time. And yeah, that was a crazy busy weekend. And then the next weekend, we went to the Savannah Bananas game. I want to know if I don't think you made it, but do you have any thoughts on Banana Ball? What you saw on social media? That was a cool little moment for our city, I think, to get a big event like that. A league, a game that's on the rise like it is. Thoughts on the Bananas?
yeah, I actually like it. I like the entertaining of it. I love like it gets kids excited, and I feel like
Mhm.
I don't know. I think there's like a correlation to me where it's like kids watch that and they get excited about baseball. You know, I mean, it sucks because they might assume that's what baseball looks like, but I think
Yeah.
it's like a good transition over to I want to go to the ballpark, you know, or something like that. And it's pretty cool. I think it's just so fun. I got tickets, but I ended up having to sell them because I had a work trip. So it sucks that I missed it. Um, but then my cousin got to go and took my niece. She's the one that I usually go to the ball games with, and obviously she couldn't stay still. She was at the playground. So I don't know if you brought your kids. Kind of wanna.
So initially, that was the plan
Hmm.
to bring just Sailor, my oldest.
Hmm.
Um, but then I was like, I don't know what this is going to be like. I don't know if this is actually going to hold her attention, for over 2 hours.
Yeah.
So I just thought like, let's leave her this year, and if we get the chance in a couple years, bring her back. And as soon as we got there, I was like, okay, that was the right decision because this place is insane. There's so many people. There's so much going on. I think she would have been a little uncomfortable just wedged in a seat. for
Yeah.
those few hours.
Hmm.
Um, so it worked out, I think, to not take her. It was just a little too crowded for a 3-year-old, in my opinion. Obviously, there were other little kids there, but for me, I was like, yeah, just in a couple years, I think this would be awesome. Um, but the game itself, I didn't know exactly how it was going to go. I knew it was not exactly baseball. There's different rules, but
Yeah.
I was very entertained. It's very like
Like Harlem
it's kind of it kind
Globetrotters.
of it goes very well with like this like TikTok culture,
Oh.
social media brain. There's like not only is like music playing throughout the whole game, it's like a new song every like 10 seconds.
Oh.
So it's like everything's changing, everything's moving. Um, there's an RC car driving around the infield at one point during the game. Mascots were just laying in the outfield. Um, so very chaotic, very fun. I was a fan. I think it worked out really well. Um, their merch was fairly inexpensive and easily accessible. Um, Banana Lumpia, that was crazy. That was something I wasn't
Saw
expecting.
that. Did you like
Um,
it?
I did actually.
Yeah.
Somebody handed me a piece, and I
Hmm.
didn't know there was a banana in there. I thought it was
Yeah.
just just
Regular
like
lumpia.
regular lumpia. I took a bite. I was like,
Yeah.
oh, I wasn't expecting that. But it was good. And then banana cotton candy. What an
What?
idea! It was great. Um, and then oh man, I was in my head. I was thinking like, so I know they get special guests. I was thinking like Tony Hawk, Rey Mysterio, people who
I
are around the
know.
ballpark
Yes.
frequently. Trevor Hoffman's probably a given. That would be one that I'd bet money on.
Hmm.
And then it gets to the reveal, and it's none of those people. It's Heath Bell. I
My
love Heath
God.
Bell. Heath Bell had a couple really great years as a Padre.
Yeah.
A legend on some of those teams back in the day. Not quite who I would get like overly excited for.
Yeah.
Um, so that was kind of like, okay, Heath Bell's cool. And then to see what happened the day after with Hoffman, Dancing with the Stars, guests,
Yeah.
somebody else as well. They just the Saturday show seemed to be the A show, and,
Yeah.
and the Friday was the B show. But still a great time. Had a blast. I'd recommend it to pretty much anyone. There's baseball purists out there that just find it too silly. They can't. They like
Yeah.
regular baseball so much they
Yeah.
can't separate their love for baseball for something kind of different.
Hmm.
I can. I thought it was great. I think this is what leagues like the XFL should do. Maybe not exactly, but
Hmm.
if they're looking to be an entertaining brand uh, of a sport that's not the professional level, like that's the blueprint. I think. Um, I don't know how many XFL fans there are right now. I know they used to do gimmicks in their previous life
Yeah.
that didn't go very well, but I think doing what the Bananas do, that's the way to go for all like minor league, non-professional leagues. Will it work for every sport? I don't know, but I think you'd have a better shot than trying to make a real competitive, interesting league with a bunch of non-pro players.
Yeah. But that's
That's what
like how the NBA, or not the NBA really, but the Harlem Globetrotters, when they
I
had
think.
the whole thing, they had a good run, right? I see the XFL too, but I feel like the XFL has players that are not great in the
Yeah,
NFL. So it's like
yeah.
you're just,
There's not a lot of like great games in the XFL, so
yeah,
and
yeah.
there wouldn't be as many great games, of those types of players, either college players or former minor league players. It just
Hmm.
wouldn't be as exciting as
No,
a major league game, which is where they find other areas to be entertaining. So
yeah.
yeah, I thought it was really cool. Maybe they'll sponsor us next year if they come by, and the Pimptacular podcast will get a suite.
You would
Probably
be
not. But
perfect. what if they just hire you?
That
Would
would be
you,
great.
you would be the part of
I
that.
could
Like
be I could be the guy in the banana suit. That would be
you,
so
but
amazing.
no one would know it's you, right? Does he
Well,
ever take his suit off?
they'll know. I don't
You
think
could be
so.
the pitcher. I saw the pitcher that took his shirt off. Would that be
That was
you?
great. That
That was
is
great.
so Jeremy coded. Um, they had a woman pitcher. I'm blanking on her name, but I knew it earlier. She was awesome. She struck somebody out, and I
Oh
think
wow.
the guy that she struck out got like actually mad.
Really?
Yeah. Um, it was great. It was just there was so many different things happening. I'm glad San Diego got to be showcased like that
Yeah.
on that big stage, and the crowd seemed so electric for so long. It was cool to see. And then Saturday, the day after, we drove all the way
Wait,
to Pasadena to see
wait,
my
hold
favorite
up.
band, Oasis, in concert.
Wait, hold on.
Um,
Let's back up real quick. Real quick though. I know
yes.
you're mad at seeing Keith Bell, but imagine if like they asked like your beloved Joe Dreams. Like he's so
Oh, I
San
saw Joe
Diego.
Dreams after the Weird Al concert, and I thought
What?
of you. I was like, oh, I wish Trang was here to see this.
What
She
did he
would have
do?
loved.
Was he trying to outdo the concert?
I, I honestly, they could find a way to implement him into their game because everything only lasts for like a few seconds. They could have totally done a 5 second Joe Dreams bit, but
No, everyone would, and a lot of people would not like that. It's like you said, you wanted to see Tony Hawk, you wanted
yeah,
to see who else, but then you got Heath Bell. Imagine it's like Heath Bell, and it's like Joe Dreams, right?
yeah.
Unless it's like this to you. But anyways, tell about us about your.
I honestly think for that particular demographic, like Joe Dreams would fit quite well into the banana ball sphere.
He he would take his little box and just put it on the mountain and just stand up there and rap.
Yes.
I just take the box
Oh
out.
man, that would be a great bit if you pushed them off. That would go viral for the
Oh yeah.
Pentacular podcast. I'd put that on our shorts page, and it'd be awesome. Um,
Oh my God.
so.
And then it's like, and then he's gonna make a whole thing where, oh my God, once again, he's been victimized
Oh
as
yeah,
this
poor
person that got
guy.
harassed or
Victimized by
something.
Trang once again.
Yep. Yep. But
Boy.
anyway, go
Um,
ahead.
oh yeah, I did want to mention I saw Joe Dreams, and I gave him a fist bump for you. I was
Hmm.
kind of afraid he was going to recognize me. I was like, wait, oh, I don't want to say hi to you. I'm going to hide, but I also want to fist bump you, boom. And he didn't recognize me. Thank you.
You really
Thankfully,
wanted to fist bump him though?
I did.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
You
What?
might be the only person I know that is this kind of like fan of his
Oh my gosh.
because when he's at the ballpark, you're just like, oh my God, here he is. And then it's funny because I do get people taking like photos of him from feet down or something because they're not gonna, do a whole thing. And they said like, oh hey, do you want me to tell him what's up? And I'm like, no. Like, and I get that sometimes when he's at the ballpark, I'm just like, no, guys. Like, what is?
We got. I'm gonna get him on the pod sometime
Mm?
as like a surprise, and be like, here, guess who's joining us? Boom, it's Joe Dreams. And he's
And
gonna be
like,
like, why are you mean to me all the time?
he's like, why don't you just live life like Joe Dreams, Trey? Why don't you? And I'm like, no.
It's
Why
not
can't I
for
just live my life?
live Trang dreams.
Yeah.
Anyway, so Saturday I drove all the way to Pasadena to see my favorite band, Oasis, at the Rose Bowl. I haven't been there before. Getting down there and getting in, piece of cake.
Oh, I'm
There's
surprised.
like close to like 90,000 people there.
Yeah.
Huge show. Um, I'm surprised at how like not famous they are in America.
Hmm.
Still very popular, have a huge following, but I've brought it up to like several people, and they're like, "Who?" And it's funny to me because they're at the forefront of my mind most of the time, and other people
Yeah.
just aren't familiar with them.
I think it's like age range too nowadays. Like,
Yeah,
if you're not somebody younger than you, they're not gonna know.
yeah. But anyway, the show was awesome. Had a good old time. Like there was a lot of money. There was a lot of driving, a lot of organizing to make it happen. But we made it happen, and it was great. Leaving the Rose Bowl. Have you ever been?
Oh. Yeah. It's well,
Mm,
when I went, it's packed.
yeah,
Like it's
nightmare.
yes.
Nightmare. We parked. We used
Yes.
the shuttle, so we parked for $40 at this parking lot. Took us about 15 minutes to get over there. Yeah. So I think what tripped us up is we got like kind of lost trying to find the line
Hmm.
for the shuttle. And man, we were in that thing for like the show ends at like 11. Um, so we're just waiting in this line forever. Finally, get on the shuttle. The shuttle takes forever to get back to
Jeez.
the parking lot. It's like almost one by the time we get to our car in
Oh
Pasadena.
my gosh.
And we've been tempted to get a hotel or just stay the night and drive back in the morning, but like I don't want to do that. I'm like no, I want to sleep in my own bed. I can drive home. It'll be fine. So it was a little tempting because we were so sleepy, but we made it. It was fine. It all worked out, but that was a very late night. Got home 3:30.
Jeez.
So the next night was a struggle, but it was all worth it. It was great. So very busy couple weekends. Lots going on. How
Well, you
about
guys
you?
had
Oh,
fun.
you went on a trip to LA too. We could have did a segment for the show.
I know. At the Rose Bowl.
Yeah.
That's,
What was your work trip
well, I'm
related
not
to?
going to say. I guess it's kind of
No, come
obvious.
on,
Like,
say it. The audience deserves to know.
well, yeah, I kind of do NFL things, so that's my
Oh,
job. So I
okay.
don't. Yeah, but I don't really tell people what I do because then
That's
yeah,
probably smart, to be honest.
people act weird, but they're gonna
Yeah.
hear this anyway. So, but yeah, so I had to do that, but that's about it. That was basically my life, and I feel like I've missed a lot. And I just watch all of you guys because you guys be just posting stuff. Like I think I saw Woodsy at the Oasis concert again, but the LA one too.
Yeah.
And I saw you, and then I
He's
see
always trying to
everybody.
be like me.
Oh,
He's
that's
always
it.
trying to ride my coattails.
Should we have him on this
Classic Woods.
podcast one day just to clear this up, or you guys want to discuss this little weird beef that you guys might have? I don't know.
I think it's because he admires me so much that he emulates me and finds ways to take inspiration from what I do and to implement it into his own life. I think there's like a how do I say this gently? Kind of like a jealousy factor there. Um, he's a nice guy, nothing against him, but you can't all be pimp. It's only me, so
Oh, got it.
um, yeah.
Maybe I should have him on so you could like say this to him, kind of like face to face.
Go ahead.
Maybe, yeah, maybe we should, yeah. I might just try to see if I can get him on so you could say it to him face to face, or
We'd probably have better success if you asked him.
yeah.
Um,
But then once
Maybe
this
ask
like
Hannah
little,
and ask Hannah to ask him for us.
are you? No, I'm gonna go straight to the source.
Okay, that works too.
But I don't know. After this clip drops, I don't know what he's gonna think.
He name dropped me on his show.
What
Did
did
you
he
see? You
say?
saw that. You told me about it. You
Okay,
were like,
but
look what somebody sent.
let me get your take on that.
Um, to be 100% honest, I didn't quite understand the context of what he was
Yeah.
referring to. But he said my name on his show. I'm gonna turn it into a TikTok here pretty soon. So we'll see if that turns into anything. But um, no, it was funny. Yeah, it'd be cool to turn that into content in some way. I think Woods would do great on our show. I think the three of us would have a fun dynamic, and I think we'd do great. Speaking of podcasts, we need to have a discussion.
Oh, okay. No, don't laugh like that. That's creepy.
Okay. The Padres and Playdates podcast. They're gaining some traction. I'm concerned.
Okay.
I'm concerned they're going to pass us up. They get partnerships with these local brands.
Oh,
Smashing Designs SD. Are you familiar?
no.
I'm not really either. They didn't follow me back, so I unfollowed them. But they have this hat. They give them hats. They they're blowing up. Trang. We need to do
Oh,
something
that
about it.
bad?
We're falling behind.
So what do you think we should do? Should we do your little silly cup water thing? I mean, we had knock around. We had
Oh, that's right. Ha. What? I think they're sponsored by Knockaround. They got sent Knockaround sunglasses too.
no
Yes. They just send it out to everyone. You make one podcast,
traitor.
you get a deal with Knockaround, I guess.
Ugh, what a traitor.
Jeez
I
Louise.
feel like I'm not being special anymore.
I saw the Padres and Playdates get free Knockaround sunglasses. I was like, so. um,
Well, remember the times we were special? I guess we're just not anymore. I feel like we were so it and now we're not. How do we
I
become
know.
it again?
We need to do something
It
drastic.
factor.
We
Yes.
need to be edgier. We need to find a way to shock people.
Anything in mind? You're the most creative one in here. I'm just
Uh,
like,
uh, I'll get back to you. I'll do some research. Um,
okay.
anyway, I'm just
Are they
kidding.
putting
We,
the
we
wait?
love Podges and Playdates, by the way. They're awesome. That was a joke. Um, happy
That's
for
good.
their
They're getting
success.
traction though.
Yeah. Um,
Wait, do they bring their kids on?
uh, so I haven't actually watched the whole episode yet. I don't think so. I don't think so.
Okay.
Yeah.
I was like, honestly, I'm gonna use Sailor. I don't know. It's
Oh.
not she's not my kid, but I'm gonna use Sailor.
she 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 loves attention. It runs in the
I know.
family.
I can
It's
tell.
genetic.
She was not
Um,
shy when she met me in person. She's not shy
yeah.
when she walks into this. Sometimes, guys, like you guys don't see it, but she'll walk in and then she'll just look and she just
Yeah.
like, oh hey.
It's funny. We talked to her teachers the other day, and they're like, "She's kind of quiet," and I'm like, "Really?" That's surprising. But oh well, guys. All right, it's time to get serious. Let's talk some Padres baseball training. Um,
Okay.
how are you
How
feeling
about
about the state of our team? We've got Game 3 of the Reds and Padres about to start in like 20 minutes here. We're probably going to wrap it up before then. Um, but how are you feeling? It's been crazy. It's been a lot of ups and downs. What are your thoughts?
my thought is exactly what I said last episode, that an easy schedule is not easy. There's teams that are really bad that will derail you in the worst like point or spot in the last month of the season. Um, like we went through the Orioles series, the Twin series, and the Orioles, right? And
Yes, and
then
the Rockies.
the Rockies is what we were scared of, and that first game was, ugh, that was brutal.
Yeah.
We came back, and then even against the Reds, I don't know. It's just we had on paper clearly. I still think we have the best top five roster, top three roster in the league, right? But even I think feel like we've gotten stronger after the trade deadline, but it still feels like we are dead, and it's weird. I don't know where the issue is, and we can say, oh yeah, because Schultz lined up whatever, but it's like even sometimes when the lineup comes like that, they're not like our top guys aren't hitting, and we can start talking about Machado and all that. I don't know. We need, one or two hits from him, whatever it is, but it's like I'm kind of scared of the offense. And then besides that, like, the rotation pushing into the playoffs, like I don't trust anybody. It's dead. It's dead to me, the rotation.
Yeah, it's we've got a really good team. We've got really good players, and we're going to make it to the playoffs, barring some, you know, historic collapse. But we should be okay. What worries me is it rarely feels like we really like beat up on any team, or even bad teams.
Yeah.
Um, so many of our wins are by 1, 2, 3 runs, um, and I just don't know if our offense has what it takes to go deep into the postseason.
Hmm.
I think we win games. We've won games all year. There's been stretches where we've looked awesome. That can certainly happen in the postseason. You can get hot at the right time. There's a few weeks to make that happen, but like I don't know. It seems like we struggle to score runs off of who pitched last night. Stuart Little.
Yeah.
Yeah, Stuart Little pitched last night, and And it's like, we're not going to be facing any pitchers like that in the postseason. We're going to be facing actual aces,
Yeah, like
who can
the
shut,
top threes.
who can shut great lineups down. And
Mm-hmm.
our lineup isn't hitting like a great lineup.
Mm-hmm.
Being 29th in home runs, is not good. I think it's fine to be a team that doesn't hit a ton of home runs. If that's not your game, that's fine. There's other ways to win, but I think that's too low.
Yeah.
That's too much of an issue. I just we see what the Reds do. The Reds aren't but like that scary of a lineup of an offense, but they hit home runs, and that is the difference a lot of these times in these low scoring games. So
Yeah, and I think they were like
it's
29th in home runs, right, coming in or something. And this
yes,
last two games, they were just like, or the last few games, I think I checked, they were just like hitting like bombs, and it's just like,
yeah.
all right.
Um, so it's it's concerning. Anything can happen once you get in the playoffs.
Mm-hmm.
Just get there, and who knows what will happen. But just to seemingly struggle to score day after day, it's like I'm just not as confident as I've been previously heading into the postseason.
Yeah.
I think earlier this year I was like, man, we are clicking. We are
Mm-hmm.
everything is going our way. We're killing it. Bring on anyone in the the National League. We got this. I don't feel that way now. I'm definitely just a little timid heading
Yeah.
into the playoffs here. So, yeah,
And I like,
it's
yeah,
yeah,
yeah. And I totally agree with that. Like, I know it's like a gritty team is what people like, the late 1 or 2 runs. But for me, I still stand on it. Yes, a win is a win, but that still doesn't make me like feel excited for, like
right,
you guys get late runs, but that will kill you if you're also playing with teams that can score late or very elite at that. You're not going to wait, what, through 7 innings to finally score 1 or 2, and 1 or 2 runs not going to do anything for you. And you can't carry that. Like you said, if we're into the playoffs, you're not, if we can't hit even with guys with an ERA over 5 or whatnot, and we're facing guys that are gonna be aces in the playoffs that are gonna, it's a different type of energy. They will kill you with those pitches. And it's
yeah.
like for us, and then obviously the slugging is still, I think, a little struggle there. Home runs. Um, it's nice to see
Whenever,
spurts. It's nice to see spurts of guys doing things, but it's like it's not a unit.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Whenever I hear in like the pregame notes or whatever, like this opposing pitcher's been knocked around lately, really struggling. I'm like, oh, gee, this is. I mean,
Oh
he's
yeah.
obviously going to find it
Oh yeah.
against us,
Today. Yeah.
and that's how it usually goes.
Yeah.
We after the trade deadline, everyone was saying like, just get a few runs, and hand it over to our super pen, and we'll be fine. But unfortunately, our super pen took a big hit a couple weeks ago with Jason Adam going down.
Yeah.
When that happened, his leg snapped. I was like, I couldn't believe it. I was like, but
What is this new
hey,
device?
shouts out to Jason Adam. He's a great guy. Wish him the best in his recovery. Is he?
Yeah.
He's under contract next year, right?
Yes, I believe he is.
Okay. Well, hopefully he can come back and pitch for majority of the year. That was a big bummer. And so now it's like, okay, well, our super pen is less of a super pen now, and we can't hit. And even the guys in our super pen can be suspect sometimes, like Mr. Suarez and Estrada.
Oh, Estrada is
They're like,
very surprising to me lately. Not lately, but
yeah,
maybe like a month or so.
yeah. It's just I don't know if he gets like rattled easily or what if he's like a little too predictable sometimes. But yeah, sometimes
Yeah.
he really has issues. So yeah, I mean, a lot of these thoughts can be washed away with a 3 or 4 game winning streak. They
Hmm.
won 3 in a row just recently, but then they kind of like lost a bad one yesterday. And it's like after getting swept by the Orioles, it's like we need to really like pick it up now. It's time to get the momentum going against these bad teams,
Yeah.
um, and really start making a push. Um,
But real
It's
quick,
interesting.
even like,
Yeah.
real quick, but even the even if we lost yesterday, the Monday game wasn't that great either. I know it's like a
Mhm.
walk off,
Yeah.
great, but it's like, God, we did not play well though. Like, yes, the win was a win, but oof, rough.
Not overly exciting.
No.
But what's interesting is so we got the Reds today. I think the next three series for the Dodgers, who are currently 2 games ahead of us, I believe. Um, they are the Dodgers play the Giants, Phillies, and then the Giants again.
Okay.
Those are going to be some tough games. Giants
Yeah.
are making a push for the
Yeah.
postseason.
I don't know
They're not
what
too far
happened.
behind the Mets.
Yeah. Because they went on like what,
Um,
a 6 or 7 game winning streak all of a sudden. Like before, I don't know
Something
about
like that.
now, but
So, and I think we have. I mean, we got the Rockies for 4 after this. I'm going to the game tomorrow, by the way. Um, and I don't know if we played like the White Sox or something in the near future, but
like the Mets, we play the Mets
yeah,
next
yeah,
week in New
yeah.
York. Uh,
So we'll that might be a good opportunity to you know try to pass them, but we'll see. I'm sure the Dodgers, who are struggling and also can't hit very well, will find a way to string together some wins to keep us out of first. But maybe not. We'll see.
yeah. And thank goodness for our brother Tanner Scott.
Yeah,
Yeah,
man, that's crazy. He's been so good for a while now, and just to totally fall apart like this
I think he
is
like
really
didn't
surprising.
he just like break out 2 no hitters in like a few days?
Yeah.
That's
He's
so
our
crazy.
secret double agent doing us a
Yes.
favor. Um,
Yeah. But yeah, I don't
um,
think they're, yeah, it just sucks because it's like we're always 1 game behind. 1 game behind. It's like, just take the fucking platter already. Like, why are we just allergic to it? Like, it's, and it's like, no, if they win, we'll lose too. That's like, no.
exactly.
Yeah.
Um, yeah. So, I mean, what do we got? Less than 3 weeks now
Yeah.
for the season. So 3 weeks to go. It's gonna be crazy. It's gonna be fun. It'll be a wacky and wild finish, and we'll be there for it. Um,
And hopefully you get to
so
witness a win
hopefully
tomorrow.
nothing disastrous happens. What?
Yeah. Hopefully you guys get to witness a win tomorrow at the game.
I mean, it's the Rockies.
I
They have
know.
100 losses. We're trying to win the division. There's really no excuse to lose. You can't win every game, but like, come on, it
But
all
like,
works.
yeah. Well, they're gonna hit like homers in our ballpark, and we're just gonna hit to the warning track. Warning track
Class.
power, baby.
Yeah, that's us. That's what we're known for.
Yeah.
Um, so we'll see how the season ends up. I think our next show, which should be like right before the end of the season. Um,
Yeah.
but yeah, we'll see how that all goes. I wanted to ask how your return to the NFL was this last weekend. How did it feel? I feel like that's more. I don't want to say more your zone. Maybe it is. You just seem to flourish more in that realm. Like you had at least one viral tweet, which was great.
Oh
That
my
was
gosh. That was terrible. So, of course, a horny tweet.
yes, classic
Oh
thing.
God.
That was great. That was great. And I feel like you started tweeting about football and you got like 1,000 followers, like really quickly.
I don't know, like probably off a horny tweet, but
Yeah.
I don't know. But it's funny because I think that it made its way to NFL beat writers group chat. Like I got a
No,
text
that's really
saying,
funny.
"Hey, you're that's like a good one. What you did about Arch, it's in our beat group chat." And I'm like, "Oh my God, there's like all these teams. Like how many beat writers are in this group text? On each team." I'm like, "Okay,
Oh,
well,
man.
guess yeah, hey,
Tell them to subscribe to our channel.
I
Tell them
know."
to tell their friends about our podcast.
Well, thanks to the 1,000 or so followers, hopefully this episode or
There you
more
go.
people
Good
follow us.
work.
But I think you're right.
um,
It's funny because you did say this about me even before. It's nothing to be like upset, not like nothing upsetting, but it's like I think that's my strength before coming into like all of a sudden this whole baseball thing. But
I feel like not even like a strength. It's just like I don't know. Like people are like drawn to your energy. I think with the tweets you admit, it's like I feel like you're gonna have. I just feel like you're gonna have a banger tweet every Sunday. And this is just how it's going to be now. Like, you're going to be a go-to account for people to follow and to watch on Sundays. I just think you kill it. So
Thanks. That'd be cool. And then I gotta
yeah,
be like, oh, now I gotta go do this Pentacular podcast. What do I talk
yeah,
about?
yeah.
I'm just
You
kidding.
signed a
But
contract. You can't
I
leave yet.
know. It's like, and I'm not gonna lie, I can't fully watch a Sunday Padres game anymore. And
That's understandable.
and then like I gotta be honest, because you guys don't see me tweeting about the Padres or anything like that. Not that like you guys you're here for my Padres takes or anything, but it's like I'm not gonna lie that I know what happened in the game when I didn't, but I do go back and see things, and it's just like okay, well that's either upsetting or not, you know?
Sure. Yeah.
Yeah, but
Um, yeah. But overall thoughts on week one, I guess. Like, what are your takeaways? I saw that Bills and Ravens game was insane to follow at the very end there. But any other kind of thoughts from week one?
no, it's obviously that yeah, that game was like the best way to like cap off a NFL
Yeah.
Sunday, right? Did not expect that to happen. Like I said, I thought last year the only reason why that the Ravens would have lost is if they had Zay Flowers. And I said this before, like Zay Flowers, if the only thing he can up his like game is if he just runs straight, stop doing cuts, you know, and he finally did it. And look at him, he was hot. But it's just weird that you have Derrick Henry going over 100 yards and Zay Flowers going over 100 yards and still lose a game, right? But Josh Allen, incredible. And
Yeah.
yeah, I'm sure you watched that game.
You got to think that they're probably going to meet in the playoffs again. Just those two
Yeah.
teams have it
Hmm.
all going on.
Yeah.
Who's your pick for the Super Bowl this year?
Oh, it's hard because any team that I think that would, it's hard looking at it week one, to be honest.
Week one, your opinion can be completely flipped after week
Yeah,
two.
because I'm just like a lot of the teams that you expect that would do pretty well, just ooh, they don't look really good offensively, even though you know like they have a good team.
Mhm.
Everybody that I thought that was gonna come in and do well, like they really didn't. And obviously, Dolphins are just a flop. Like they're just done for. And obviously, the Steelers look pretty good. Like Aaron Rodgers looked
Oh
magnificent.
yeah,
Yeah, and it just
didn't expect that.
yeah, and I don't know, like even the Minnesota game, the Bears, you would think that Caleb Williams was going to do well. I feel like people got faked on the first drive, and they
Yep.
gave JJ McCarthy uh Player of the Week, which is really dumb. I don't know if you've seen that. I don't know if you followed that. Like for one
I don't think I
quarter,
saw that.
he only went well
That's
one quarter, and I don't know if it's QB bias, but he won NFC was one of the NFC Players of the Week, and I'm like, they left Ibaka out, who freaking dominated as a rookie in that Sunday. So,
yeah. I
but
know. I know the first drive can be deceiving because that is what a lot of teams will like focus a lot of time on in practice
yeah,
leading up to the game is that
yeah,
first drive and kind of basing the rest of the game off of that. So yeah, a lot of times they'll score and look great, and then after that it'll kind of
yeah,
you know peter out.
yeah.
Um,
But I'm excited for week
but it's
two.
it's it's fun having football back. This is a pretty fun little like time for sports fans. This
Fall.
baseball and football overlap.
Yeah,
There's just a
I
lot
love.
going on,
Hmm.
a lot of distractions from your real life.
Yeah, so it's
Um,
like for me, it's like everybody. No one bother me. No one's
yes,
texting
yes,
me. Everybody knows where I'm at. I don't want to be bothered.
it's
But if you want
football
to find me,
time.
just find me on Twitter.
That's right. Um,
But yeah,
so
that's it for me, week one. I don't know. I'm just excited for
yeah,
week two.
same. Um, yeah, so Padres are about to play. They need this win. They need these next few series if they really want to take control of first. Um, I think we can do it. We should be able to do it. Just start playing like you can. Start playing like you should. Like you don't have to play better than who you are. Um, just be normal. Just be your normal selves, and we'll be fine.
Yeah. I mean, I hope that is true. I agree. But we'll
Um,
probably see
anything else?
everybody.
Predictions?
No,
Thoughts?
I just need this playoff push to go way better than it is. And hopefully in the next 2 weeks when we record this
Yeah.
another episode
Our
that
our next episode will be our playoff episode prediction Palooza.
A palooza?
Yeah, a pimpalooza. I'm sorry, that's enough. Okay, do the outro.
All right. Anyway, guys, see you guys in 2 weeks with a new episode update. Maybe Jeremy and I will be more uppity about the situation. So thank you guys for tuning into that episode. If you haven't yet, subscribe to the channel, like this episode, and we'll see you guys soon. Go Padres!